These three people have all been convicted in a murder for hire plot. Prosecutors say a key part to the plot was a cell phone that was smuggled into prison.
This makes a mockery of our criminal justice system, that we catch you, we incarcerate you, yet still you offend from inside a prison.
Prisoners with cell phones. This is an issue that Channel 9 has investigated for years. Officials say current laws limit what they can do about this. Our South Carolina reporter Tina Terry is live now in Fort Mill to walk us through this case. Tina?
Yeah, Erica, this cell phone issue nearly cost a local mother her life. Fort Mill police say that a hitman forced his way.
Tina, what's going on, Tina? Love that you're all natural. You don't have these lashes. You don't have this fake hair. Get your nails done. That's cool. Love that you're mostly natural, but you know what I'm saying? 200, 220. Can we take some of that down? But is that not what we're here for? Am I wrong for that? Well, if I am, oh well.
Inside of her house and tried to kill her.
Oh, and your volume is not up to par. Can we do something about that as well?
Now, we are told by investigators that this was all orchestrated by a state prisoner who used his cell phone to set up the hit. That woman and her baby were inside their home at this Fort Mill apartment complex in 2021. Investigators say this man, Jerry Kennard, tricked her into opening the door.
He had managed to steal some mail from her mailbox, came over in the guise of saying that, you know, I received your mail, you know, and it's not mine, it has your address. I want to get this mail back to you. And at the time that occurred, then she opened the door and he made his way in.
Prosecutors say Kennard was a hitman hired indirectly by this woman, Amaya Givens. They say Givens was jealous of the victim and used her contacts to get to this man, Preston Hicks, a South Carolina prisoner. And they say Hicks used an illegal cell phone from behind bars to put out the hit.
She was a strong woman, and she maintained her presence of mind throughout that incident. She didn't panic.
Solicitor for York County Kevin Brackett says Kennard assaulted the victim, but that she managed to get out of the apartment with her baby.
A couple of things went on in here.
Robert Munn lived nearby when it happened. He says it's a shame someone could arrange this from prison.
They don't need to be talking on no cell phone, making it easy on them.
Brackett says the problem could be solved by jamming cell phone signals, but a federal law prevents government from interfering with radio signals.
It's very serious, and it's very easily solved.
So the angle that they're taking for this particular story is, oh, not that the woman was actually killed. They have an agenda of some type of control over cell phone signals. So, no, it's tragic that, because I'm looking at this don't make sense. Why would they want this woman deleted? These are all regular people. There's really no high stakes type of affairs involved or anything like that. This is why free speech is so important, because I'm just asking questions because I don't know. Why did they want this lady deleted? Why? I really don't know. And in this particular story, they're really not explaining that, because their angle is, let's do some type of regulation, which means control, on cell phones. Cell phones in prison is gonna affect the regulation of cell phones in prison is gonna affect the way that everyday people use cell phones. And that's what this whole angle is coming from.
Law that prevents prisons from jamming cell phone signals dates back to 1934. There were no cell phones back in 1934.
And today, a state senator told me that House Bill 4002 has passed both chambers and could be ratified this week. It would up the penalties for prisoners who use cell phones and those who smuggle them in. It would also allow new...
Can somebody tell her that we can't hear her?
...technology to try to stop those calls. Now, Solicitor Brackett says that the best solution is jamming those cell phone signals, but he says that would take a literal act of Congress. Now, all of the suspects charged in that crime we told you about have been convicted, and they are now in prison themselves. Reporting live in Fort Mill, Tina Terry, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Tina, thank you.
So, whatever this is, this should not pass. It should not happen. What's gonna go on in prison? Is just gonna go on in prison. How about taking the cell phones in prison, not jamming the signals? Because we know prisoners are gonna do what they're gonna do. That's why they perform raids on whatever regular basis that they perform. But I'm telling you, if this particular bill passes, it's gonna be because they say cell phones in prison, like this is a large societal problem, which no, it's not. Even though there's a lot of people that are in prison, it's not a large societal problem. I bet you can go to any prison and you can grab cell phones, you can count them. It will pale in comparison to the larger population that has cell phones. And now y'all want to jam cell phones, which would include monitoring cell phones. And that's really what this is about. But why didn't y'all report on the young lady that got deleted with her baby? See, y'all caused me to click on it because of that, man. Y'all evil. But that's enough. I'm done with this.